see more bananas in the background. Tell me if anything looks. Did that just take a?
I think that's fine. Maybe.
Yeah.
How can you see who's listening?
I think that's how many viewers you have. I don't know what this is.
3.
Yeah. Hi.
Hiya.
Can you hear?
Oh, he's ringing.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Hi. I'm good. How are you? Are you watching? Sorry, what did you say? Oh, you hung up.
Oh. Yeah. Becca's got headphones on. Again.
Could you hear it?
No. Are you gonna ring him back?
I don't know why.
I mean, it's fine. They can see it's fine anyway. So. I guess we still need it.
Hello? Oh, sorry. I thought I hung up on you. It's going to go live on 5:30. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hi guys. Thanks for tuning in to watch us. So what this is a live stream session for N.E.S. So we're going to be doing the reading session. So we're going to be reading a book with you, and we're going to be having a little conversation about it. We're going to wait till 5:30 to start, so everyone's here. So yeah, we'll just keep waiting and making sure everything's set up.
Thank you for coming.
And feel free to comment. If you send us a little comment, we can see it, so we can read it out if you've got any questions for us as well.
Yeah, lots of questions. So just wait till 5:30.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Okay, good. Thank you. So the book that we're going to be reading today is all about Donald Trump. And it's just basically a bit of his life before he was who he is today, a very famous American president. So that's a book we're going to be reading today. And if you have any questions throughout, just let us know. Yeah. Any comments, any questions, anything?
We're going to be hopefully doing this for the next 3 weeks. So this is the first book we're going to be doing, and then we're going to move on to some more. So if you've got any books from the N.E.S.T book collection that you really like, you can let us know, and what we can do is we'll get them sent out. Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. So we're reading this book. Everyone should have been emailed out. So if you have an email, you can get the book maybe next to us. So if you have them both on the screen, and you can read along with us. So that'd be quite nice.
It's called A Trump Fable. That's the book you're looking for. So you can follow it as we're reading, and if you have any specific questions, just ask. Yeah, it's an interesting book. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, my mood can't get through. Can't get through. A messenger phone instead.
Yeah, that'll be easier on
Hello? Can you hear? Okay.
We'll just wait a few more minutes, guys. We just want to make sure we get everyone who's going to be watching in before we start.
Yeah. Just a few more minutes.
Should I put something in here? Can I say something?
Yeah. We'll just wait a couple more minutes, guys. Thank you for being patient.
Yeah, we can type as well. So if anything's not clear when we're talking, you can just tell us in the comments and we can type it out to you and it might make more sense.
Yeah.
It's easier to read it.
And then you have something in writing as well, just to refer back to.
Let's go.
Not long now, just a couple more minutes. 10 watches, wow. Thanks, guys. Oh, we can't wait either.
For anyone who's come new to the live stream, who's just come on, we're going to be reading a book today called A Trump Fable. So if you have an email address that you've given there, you should be able to find it on your emails. And what you can do, you can read along with us. So as we're reading, you can read your book on another screen, and that'd be really great.
Yeah. And we'll just keep saying, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, just ask, let us know, don't be shy. Just, you can write, you can type in there, we can type back, or we can say it on here if it's not clear.
We're all safely at home, guys. Don't worry.
Just a couple more minutes and we'll get going. Yeah.
I can see people outside.
Oh, so we have a self-quarantiner, a self-isolator.
Okay.
I hope you're feeling okay. We've washing our hands. Don't worry. What time should we start? past?
Yeah, we'll wait till past, just so we can get everyone who wants to watch him. It's a good job we didn't start at 5.
Yeah.
It was just sat on here.
One more minute.
I can tell you're all excited, guys.
12 people. Yay.
Should we explain the book one more time?
Yeah. So just for people who have just logged on, we're reading today a book called A Trump Fable that you should have had emailed to you, just so you can follow along as we're reading. If you have any questions, any comments throughout, just let us know. We can say it verbally, we can type it if it's not clear. And just stop us at any point if you want something explained, and if there's a word you don't understand, anything like that. And we can ask you some questions at the end about the book.
We're going to have a little quiz, I think.
Just to check you understand. There's no pressure. I mean, if you don't understand, you don't understand. But do you want to start?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to read through the book. So again, it's this book. If anyone's been emailed it and wants to read along, it's got a lot of pictures in it as well, so nice to look at. So we're going to read the book, then I think we'll go over some words that are more difficult as we go through. We'll explain everything as we go along, because we'll go slowly, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat about it. And so, like we say, if you've got any comments, type them out to us. And we'll get, is everyone ready to start?
I'll just say, just before we do start, this is the first live stream session. So just, and this is this is the plan to do it for the next couple of weeks as well. So if you have any improvements you want us to do throughout, just let us know. And that's about it.
Cool. Everyone's ready. Thumbs up, everyone. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Ready the first couple?
Yeah.
Okay, we're starting reading now. A baby cries in New York. Donald, Mom says. Good name, Dad says. Donnie, Mum and Dad say. Donnie cries. Hush, hush, Mum says. Dad is rich. Dad has millions and millions of dollars. Don dreams about money. Don dreams about millions and millions of dollars. So we're going to talk about these 2 pages. So on this page, if I hold it up, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So on this page, we thought maybe a couple of you might not understand hush. I mean, if you do, this word here. Yeah. So
hush it just means quiet. So they've got the baby here, and we're just telling the baby to be quiet because the baby's crying. So they're saying hush.
Like
hush. Yeah. Okay. And then the next page here, the dad's saying, so Donald's dad has lots of money. He's very rich. And Donald wants money, so he's dreaming about money. So does anyone know what dreaming is? So dreaming is when you go to sleep and you're thinking in your sleep. You're thinking in your sleep. When you're dreaming, you're asleep and you're having thoughts. Yeah? Cool. So we're going on to the next page now.
Yeah. It looks like...
Yeah.
It looks like this. So, Dad. Yes, Don? I want to be rich. You are rich. You are my son. You have money, Don says. I want my money, Don says. Dad writes a check. Don looks at the check. Only $1 million? Don asks.
Okay. So this is the first page. And the first page, do you want to explain? I can't really see it.
Yeah. So are there any words that people don't understand on that page?
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any words that people don't understand or someone can't hear very well? Shall we speak up? We'll try and speak up a bit.
We'll talk a bit louder. Is that maybe a bit better? Let us know if it's okay. Yeah.
So on this page, Donald is explaining how he wants to be rich. He wants to have a lot of money. He wants to be like his dad. His dad has a lot of money. And so he's just saying he wants to have as much money as his dad does.
Yeah.
And then we move on to the next page. Do you want to show it up? And his dad writes him a check. So does anyone know what a check is? Does anyone want to hazard a guess at what a check is?
Sounds very far. Okay. We'll try to talk a bit louder. I'm not sure how to help it otherwise.
You can maybe try and move a bit closer and talk a bit louder if you like.
I'm not sure. If you can hear us okay, we might have to just carry on like that.
And if there's anything you want repeating or you didn't quite understand, just let us know and we'll type it. That might be easier. Yeah.
Okay, so a check, it's like a piece of money. So you write it out how much money that you need. So if I wanted to give someone £10, I'd write them a little note and I'd write £10 on it, and I'd write their name and I'd write my name on it. So I give you £10 on a little piece of paper.
Then you take that piece of paper to the bank and then it goes into your bank account just like normal money does.
And so you can see that he's writing him a check. He's writing him a little note saying, I will give you $1 million. So it's a lot of money. Yeah? Can we go on?
Yes. And just to explain that dollars are the American currency, just like we have pounds here, Americans have dollars.
The next page. Sit, Don. Dad says. Don sits. Yes, plus $1 million. $1 million is a loan, Dad says. Why? Don says. Go to university. Learn. Pay me $1 million 4 years from today. Why? Don says. Get ideas. Make more money. Make millions and millions, Dad says. Make your own money, Dad says. Don buys land at the Atlantic Ocean. People go there to gamble. Sit, Don, Dad says. Don stands. Land on the Atlantic Ocean is expensive, Dad says. A casino makes money, Don says. Okay, show me, Dad says.
So there's quite a lot of information in this part. Any specific questions from these 2 pages? Just let us know. There are a couple of tricky words here. To start with, does casino come first? Casino. So a casino is a public room, a building where gambling games are played. So gambling, you put money down on a specific thing happening, and if that specific thing happens, then you get more money back. So if you put, Rawa, do you have a question?
We'll wait for your question. If we can put headphones in, it might make the sound easier, but only one of us can talk then. So I think we'll leave it for the moment. If the sound is really bad, tell us and we can put headphones in. But for now, we'll wait because then only one of us can talk. So we'll leave it for now.
If it gets really, really bad, just please let us know. We want you to be able to hear us.
So, and what another word on this page here was a loan. So what we mean by a loan is if you give someone money. So if I give Becca £10, then a loan means that she has to give that £10 back to me in a year. Oh, so good. Okay, right. I'm going to get headphones. All right.
Yeah, get headphones. Oh no, sounds good.
Okay. I'll get headphones just in
Yeah,
case.
just in case.
Oh.
So yeah, the idea of a loan is that you have to pay it back. It's not a gift. It's you expect that money back. It's just that you're lending someone money, basically. And the other word, well, two words here is Atlantic Ocean. So that is the ocean that lies in between America and England. Good.
Don't move. We won't move.
Got
my headphones in case.
Don't move.
So yeah. Another thing we've got here on this page. So we've got the Atlantic Ocean, so the sea, and then land here. So if anyone knows what land is, so you've got the sea, the water, and then the land is the earth, the ground. So he buys some ground and he's going to build a building. He's going to build a casino on the land. Yeah. And gamble as well. Shoot that one. So also on this page, so you've got this word, gamble here, right at the end. And this is what, so in a casino, as Becca explained earlier, so people gamble, they play games for money. So you give the person at the table money, you play a game, and you might win more money back. So you make money or you lose money. You've given it away. And so that's what gambling is.
Yes.
That makes sense? Hopefully.
If that isn't clear, just comment in and let us
type
know.
as a question if you need anything, yeah.
Okay, next part. So we're on this page now. Don finds strong men. The men work winter, spring, and summer. Sit, Dad, Don says. Yes, Dad says. Visit my casino, Don says. Don and Dad drive to New Jersey. The ocean is deep blue. The casino is very white, and the casino is very big.
Okay, so starting on this page. And so what this is showing is that Don is going and he's building his casino. So he's building his building. He's building it. And he's building it. He's getting strong men. So they have big muscles. They're very strong. And they build his casino for him. And they're working in the year, they're working in winter. So when it's snowing, in the spring and the summer, when it's sunny, when it's hot.
So does anyone know what season they aren't working in? So there are 4 seasons and they've mentioned 3. So if you can find out what the season is that they are not working in, that would be really good. Mm-hmm. And we can come back to that at the end if you like.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah.
And then on this page, so what's happening here is his dad is coming to see the casino that he's built. So his dad's given him money to build the casino, and now he's like showing his dad, he's saying, come and see my casino that I've built. And it sounds like a really nice building. It's very big, it's very blue, the ocean, the sea, and the casino is very white as well, and modern building.
And New Jersey is a state in America. Just in case you weren't aware of the place. Yeah. It's just a state in America. That's where Donald has decided to build his casino.
Okay, so the next page we're going on to, it looks like this if people are reading it with us. Sit, Dad, Don says. Dad stands. The casino is empty. Give me a loan for 10 million, Don says. Why? I need tables. I need chairs. I need slot machines. Dad writes a check. Thanks, Dad. September comes. People gamble in the casino. A hurricane. The Atlantic Ocean is grey. Waves break the windows. Water covers the tables, the chairs, and the slot machines. Don has no insurance. Okay, so first page, this one. So what's happening in this one?
Yeah. So in this one, Don is just explaining what he needs for his casino, because at the minute it's just empty. It's just a big empty room. If you look at the picture, there's nothing in the room. It's just empty. So in order to make it into a casino, he needs slot machines, and he needs tables, and he needs chairs for people to sit on. So a slot machine is a big machine that you find in casinos, and you just put coins in, and it's just basically another way to gamble. And so that's what he's saying he needs in his casino. And again, he's asking his dad for more money. So his dad writes him another check. And then if we move on to the next page, there's quite a tricky word on here, hurricane. A hurricane is a storm, so it's a very, very, very bad storm with very violent winds, very strong winds, and that's what has destroyed Donald's casino. So these very strong winds have just knocked everything down. They have broken the windows, water's come in, it's covered the tables, the chairs, the slot machines, everything's broken, everything's just gone bad.
So everything, his dad gave him $10 million to put all these tables and chairs in there, and they're all broken. Yeah. And then the last word, which is one of the hardest ones in this book, we've got this word here, insurance.
So in this context, insurance means, and it's a thing that provides protection against a possible thing that comes about. So just to give you an example, if Donald did have insurance, he would have paid a company to basically fix everything if this hurricane happened, but he didn't have that. So everything is just how it is. Everything has to stay broken. He's lost everything because he didn't pay for this insurance. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall I read this?
Yeah.
So this page now. Dad is in bed. Hello, Dad, Don says. Don, Dad says. Dad opens his eyes. Yes, Dad, your son, Don says. Son, Dad says. Yes, I have some money for you, Don says. Sit, Dad says. Don sits. Come close to me, Dad says. Donald comes very close. $1 million? Dad says. No, Don says. I have no more money for you, Dad says. Dad closes his eyes.
And that
Says. No, Don says. I have no more money for you, Dad says. Dad closes his eyes.
And that is for this first one here. So what's happening here is Donald's dad isn't very well. He's sick in bed. He's poorly. So he's in bed, and Donald comes to see him because he's not well. So he comes to see him, and Donald is giving his dad some money. So his dad over the years has given him a lot of money. So he's giving him back some money. But then what happens? His dad says his dad thinks that Donald is asking him for more money, and he thinks he's asking for another loan to build something else. And he asks him, and Don says no. And his dad says, I have no more money for you. So he was sick of giving him money, wasn't he? He'd given him too much money.
He'd given him so much money over the years that he didn't have any left for himself. He didn't have any more to give. So
yeah, his dad's run out of money, and Donald took too much from him. And because he didn't have his insurance, he lost his money that he paid for on the casino that he built.
And he couldn't eat, because all the casino was broken. He couldn't then make money from the casino to pay his dad back, because if you remember at the beginning we said that it was a loan, so his dad expected this to be paid back, and because the casino was destroyed by the hurricane, he is unable to pay his dad back. So
yeah,
unfortunately that's the end of the book.
That's the end of the book. It's not too long. But what we thought we could do
Yeah.
now is if we keep asking us questions on here, that's really useful. We see what.
Thank you for coming.
We've got a nice one from Wara. Who's come into my home and broken everything? His home's brand new, and that's what's happened, hasn't it? And someone's come in, the hurricane or the winds have come in and they've broken his new house, his new building. Yeah, really good. So what we're going to do now is we've got some questions. So if we ask the questions, could you type the answers out to us and tell us them? That'd be really good.
We'll give you a couple of minutes to think, to flick through the book if you need to. It's not a test; it's just to check you understand. Yeah. And just type, and if nobody knows, we'll just tell you the answers.
We'll give you a bit of time though, even just to, if you're not typing, just to think about it. Yeah. That'd be good. Yeah.
So the first question we have is, who knows who Donald Trump is? So just type in, we're typing the question now. Who knows who Donald Trump is? We'll just give you a couple of minutes to think and to type an answer if you like.
No one knows who Donald Trump is. Difficult question. It is a hard question.
Yeah. Does anyone want to guess? I know he's playing by the rules.
Yeah, we'll give you that.
Does anyone know what job he has? Does anyone know what job Donald Trump has?
Yeah, I know who he is. Osman knows
Osman,
who he is.
Do you want to tell us? I think it's Adam Osman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Businessman?
Yeah, definitely.
He's definitely a businessman, yeah.
And we know what his business is from the book. So he built casinos. That's what he did.
Oh. So, Osman, okay. So, look for kids around the world.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Does anyone know what job Donald Trump has? Does anyone want to tell us the job that Donald Trump has? Ra was very right. He is a businessman, but he also has another very important job. He is president of the USA.
Abraham.
Yes, Abraham. Yay! Well done. Yeah.
Correct. Well done. So he is the president, but as you said, he was a businessman before, so he made lots of money. He has a lot of golf courses as well, and he has hotels. So yeah, he's a very successful businessman.
Wealthy,
he's got lots of money,
very rich.
But then he also is the president of the USA. You've got it.
Yeah, well, you got it as well.
Okay, next. Are we ready for the next question? And if everyone's got the book, we'll be looking along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next question is, where is this book set? And you can flick through the book, have a look, tell us where you think the book's set.
So we've talked about this a little bit, but where is Donald Trump? Where does he live? Where's he from?
So it's we need to know. We're just asking for the state in America. So and you don't have to look very far. If you just look on the first page, it might help you find it. So which American state is this book set in?
No one's sure.
That's okay.
That's all right. So we'll show you the page where you can see it on. So it's this page here is, like I said, the very first one. He's from Newcastle. I don't think he's from Newcastle. I wish he was. So it's in New York. So New York City in America. And that's where he was born in this book. Yeah. So New York, I think, has a big hotel. He's from the US. Yeah, that's
well done.
right. Perfect.
That is right.
Yeah. And the exact place is New York. So I don't know if anyone knew that.
But well done if you did. So ready for the next question? How much money did his dad loan him the first time around? So the first time his dad lent Donald money, how much did he loan him?
Well done, whoever. Yeah, he is president.
Oh,
well
yes,
done.
he is president.
That's good.
Just type that question just in case you can't hear us properly.
First time. $1 million.
Yay!
Perfect.
Well
That's
done,
the right
Osman.
answer. Well done. So yeah, we can see it on this page here. And so we found out what a check was. So it's a little note that you give someone money. So you write your name and you write their name and you write how much money you want to give them. And he said $1 million.
It's not quite 10, Rowan.
Not 10. But actually later on in the book, if we can find it, he gives him more money, and he actually does give him $10 million, doesn't he? So here, he wants to give him $10 million, which is a lot of money. So you're right when you say 10 as well.
So well done for that. Where did Donald buy his land? This is a tricky question. So we'll give you a couple of minutes to think about it, to flick through the book to find your answer. So where did Donald buy his land? And I'll type it just so you can refer back.
He lives in New York. Well done. Really good.
He does live in New York.
Perfect. We've got it all. Yeah, he's from the US. He lives in New York. Really good, guys.
Well done.
So yeah, the next question, we've typed it out, if you can see. Where did Donald buy his land? So if we remember what land is, so it's a bit of ground someone wants to build something on. So he wanted to build a building on this land. Where was it? New York. Not quite, actually.
That's where he was from. If you're answering that question,
yeah,
you're bang on. But it's not quite where he bought his land. Any other guesses?
It was on this page here, if anyone's looking at the book. New York again, not quite, guys.
That's where he was from, but that's not where he bought his land.
Okay, should we tell them?
Yeah, let's tell them.
Okay, so like I said, it's on this page here, and it says here, it says
it is
that,
in the US.
Yeah, it's right. It says that he bought his land on the Atlantic Ocean. So I think he bought it right next to. Oh,
yeah,
well done!
Someone
just
said
it on the Atlantic Ocean. Perfect. So where the sea was, he bought it right next to the sea, probably on the beach. Really nice, yeah. And that's why he built his casino right next to the sea.
Yeah.
Really well done. Who have got that? Well done.
Well done. That was difficult, that
Yeah.
question. Okay, so what did Donald build? What did he build on this land? Well done, Osman. Atlantic Ocean, well done.
Thanks for commenting, guys. You're making it really good. It's really
It's
great
really
when you
fun.
comment. Yeah.
Well done. So what did Donald build on the land? Mm-hmm. If you're struggling, I can show you the page.
Has anyone got any ideas they can tell us? They can comment. Someone said it. Really well done.
Oh,
Casino.
wow.
Perfect.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Do you all remember what a casino is? Well done.
Well done. You're all getting the hang of it now.
Wow.
Perfect.
Really good. Well done.
So yeah, he built a casino, which is a building where people go and gamble. They play games to make money. And we know Donald likes money, so he wanted to make a casino.
Well done, guys.
Millions of dollars. That's how much money he has. Exactly.
A lot. So the next question is, this is a difficult question. What items did he need for his casino? So I'll give you a couple of minutes with this one, and if you struggle, I'll show you the page it's on, just to narrow it down for you. What items did he need for his casino?
You haven't met Donald Trump, neither have we, I don't think.
No, I haven't.
I haven't met him yet.
And if you're struggling with this question, I'm happy to show you the page it's on. I'll just give you a couple of minutes because it is a tricky question, this. It's a tricky question.
So there's 3 things he needed. So you can just, if you just know one, you could just type one to us.
Or 2 or 3.
Perfect. We have the full answer. Really
Wow.
well done. That's completely right. So he needed tables. So he needed tables like this. He needed chairs for people to sit on. And he needed slot machines, which we explained earlier were gambling games. So you put money in and you can win money.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Well done, Osman. You get all of these questions. Well done, that was difficult. Okay, so can anyone tell us what happened at the end of the story? It doesn't have to be specific, just a general idea of what happened at the end.
Table and chair, well done, yeah.
Wow.
Has anyone got any ideas at what happened at the end of the story? You can type them out to us. We'll show you the last page if you're not sure which page it is. So it's this one here.
It could be the last 2 pages.
Yeah. The dad is in bed and Donald's right there. Okay, so we've got someone saying that Don has no money.
Which is right.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any money.
And someone else doesn't have any money as well.
Who else doesn't have any money at the end of this story?
Donald. Well done, yeah. There's someone else as well. Come close. I have some money for you. Well done, yeah. That's from the last page, I think.
Yeah, it is.
He is sick, yeah, good. So we think the dad, he's in bed, he's ill. Yeah, perfect.
Well done. These are all great answers,
All
guys.
really good answers, yeah.
Really
well
good
done.
answers. Anyone else want to try? Give you a couple more minutes just to think on this one. All great answers, though.
Yeah, well done. He's become poor. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so what happens? He has no money, and he's become poor. Yeah.
So his dad. So Don's dad dead.
I don't. Well,
it doesn't say that. He might have just gone to sleep.
Yeah, I think he could be though.
Yeah, he could
I think that's really good. He passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, good answer.
I think it's a good answer.
Yeah, these are all good answers.
So what happens at the end? He closes his eyes, so we might think, yeah.
So the message is that Donald's dad has given Donald so much money that he hasn't got any money left. So even if Donald did come asking for more money, he didn't have any more to give him because he'd given him so much in the past, because he gave him $1 million the first time around and then $10 million to build his casino, which was all lost anyway because of the hurricane. So none of them have any money.
No. I think it's a very sad story.
It is. Very sad.
I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the dad, because he gave Donald all his money and he didn't use it very well, and now he's very poorly and he doesn't have any money. So yeah,
it is very sad.
Very sad.
Any more questions?
Yeah, we've got a couple more questions for you guys, and then we'll go through the keywords of the story in case anyone missed it.
Your answers are great, guys.
Yeah,
Keep
you're
them
doing
coming.
really good. So the next question is going to be, what came and broke Donald's casino? What came and damaged his casino?
That's right, just so you have something to look at.
This was quite a hard word, but if you can describe it, if you can type it out to us,
yeah,
that would be really helpful.
Even if you don't know the word and you just want to describe it, you're welcome.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
If you don't know the word and you just want to describe it, that's great too.
Table, chair, and slot machine. Perfect. Yeah. That's what he needed for his casino.
It is.
Really good.
Well done. Really well done. So does anyone know what came and damaged Donald's casino? Why did Donald's casino break? What damaged Donald's casino? Any ideas?
Shall we show you the page that it's on?
Yeah.
So it's on this page here. Ignore my writing.
Shall I put a light on?
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, we'll put a light on, guys.
It's getting a bit dark.
So it's on this page here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Hopefully you can see us a bit better. It's a bit brighter now. Has anyone got any idea what damaged the casino? Okay, because he doesn't have insurance. Yeah.
That's why it stays broken. So you're right. You are right. That's why you can't fix it.
Yeah.
So do you know what damages it in the first place? So well done. Yeah, I have no money for you, Dad says. That's what happens at the end of the story. Well done.
Really good. Dad closes his eyes at the end. Yeah.
He does. Yes. Well done.
Okay, so we'll answer this one for you, I think. So this one.
A hurricane!
Perfect. Really well done.
Yes.
So a hurricane, and we talked about this, so it's like a storm. So it's very, very windy, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. And so what happens in here is the waves of the sea, they break the windows.
It's so strong.
Yeah. The water covers the tables, the chairs, and the slot machines. So all the things that Donald bought got broken. And that was because of the hurricane.
Really good answer.
Yeah, that's a really difficult word. So well done for getting that. Well, really good. Yeah. So we've got one more question, or a couple more questions actually. So the first one is, when did the hurricane come? Okay.
Hi.
Hi. So I've just typed the question, when did the hurricane come?
If it helps, it's a specific month of the year. So what month of the year did the hurricane come?
You're new here.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
We're reading a book, so if you have the book with you.
It's a Trump fable. Looks like this.
So if you have the book, you can read with us.
Welcome. September. Yay.
Perfect. Really well done.
Well done. That's really good.
So it's this page here if people haven't found it. So here, so it says hurricane down here, and in September the hurricane came. So September is the first month of the school year when we start back at university, and it's in autumn, so it's a bit cold in September, isn't it? So maybe that's why there was a hurricane, because it was cold weather. It wasn't sunny at all.
Somebody's asking how they can get the book.
So it should have been emailed out to you, but it might not have been. But even if not, we'll show the pages and we can talk you through it, even if you haven't got the email.
So just on the topic of seasons, can anyone remember when Donald was building his casino, and the builders, they built 3 seasons of the year? Does anyone know the other season? This is a really hard question. So I'm trying to find the page. What seasons of the year did the builders build the casino? I can't find the page.
Yeah.
Found it.
So we're looking for the 4 seasons. So if anyone knows the seasons, you can type one now to us.
This is a difficult question. You don't have to know all 4. Winter, spring, and
well
summer.
done. Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. So that's when they were building it. They were building it in winter. So if you can see on here, it shows you. So this is winter. So it's very cold in winter. It's snowing. I think this one must be spring. It's quite sunny. And this one is summer. It's really hot in summer. Yeah. Really well done, everyone who said that. Perfect.
So the person, Assad, who said that he didn't have the book, if you email this email that I'm just putting in, we'll be able to email you the book so you can follow along and answer any questions, and just so you have the reference. Just type it in the comments just so you can email, and
well done.
you can gain access to the book as well. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the email there. So if you need the book, if you don't have the book now, you can email that email and we can send it to you. Okay, so yeah, as everyone's saying, spring and summer, but also they work in winter here. And so winter is the cold month when it's snow, and they also work in winter.
Thank you,
Okay,
Asad.
we'll get that sorted.
Thank you. And so there is also a fourth season. It's called autumn, and it comes before winter. It's not on here, but just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
And any other questions you have? Oh yes, just one last question. What does Dawn dream about? What does Dawn dream about?
I'm going to type it in now.
So what does Dawn dream about? If you're struggling, I can show you the page.
And Avina, does anyone know what dreaming is? What the word means? That'd
Bonus
be really
points.
good. Think money. Okay.
That's the right answer.
Well done. So we'll show you the page.
Yeah. Just the people haven't found it yet. So that's what Don dreams about. He dreams about money. Dollar.
Correct. Exactly. Lots and lots of money.
Yeah,
And dollars because
well
he's American.
Yes, exactly. Millions and millions. You're right. So does anyone know what a dream is? We can explain it if you like.
Mm-hmm. To be rich. Perfect.
Yeah, that's also
really
right.
Good.
Really good. These are great answers. Really good answers. So does anyone know what a dream is? I'll write that as well.
I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or millionaire. I think it's millionaire then billionaire. So
great answers. Anyone know what a dream is? If not, that's okay. We can explain. Shall we explain?
Yeah.
So dreaming is basically thinking while you're asleep. So when you go to sleep and you think about stuff, that is dreaming. You might not remember it when you wake up, but it is happening. Yeah. And that's what Don dreams about. He just dreams about lots and lots and lots of money. That's what he dreams about.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the end of the questions. So we haven't got that much time left now. So just at the end, we're going to go through and pick out some difficult words. And what we can do is we can type them in and we can get your responses. And then we could type back to you as well and tell you the answers. Yeah, we'll send that to you. Yeah, we'll send the book to you.
What is the difference between millionaires and billionaires? Thank you for your question.
So yeah, difference between millionaire and billionaire. So millionaire. So if you have £1 million, that makes you a millionaire. So £1 million is, shall I write it out? How many zeros?
It's 6 zeros.
And how many is
That's 5.
So this is £1 million. This really long number.
So there are 6 zeros.
That's a million, and a billion. How many zeros?
But sometimes it means happy, is it not?
Happy.
Oh, is that happy? Thank you very much.
Okay.
Do you understand?
And so that's a millionaire, and a billionaire is even more money. So it's even more zeros. So it's an even bigger number.
There aren't many billionaires. There aren't that many, really.
Lots of money.
Yeah. Hobby. But sometimes it means hobby.
dream, yeah. So you can dream while you sleep, or you can dream to do something. So if you really want to do something, I really want to, my dream is to have a dog. That could be a dream, yeah. So I didn't think about it, it's just something I really want. Does that make sense? That's a really good question.
Really good
Yeah.
question.
So
it does have a double meaning.
2 uses. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we didn't even think about that.
No,
thank you.
Thank you.
Someone's just typed nest. Yeah.
Woo. Any other questions?
Should we go into the next one?
Yeah.
So
if anyone wants to ask questions while we're going through this, please interrupt. I'm more than happy to answer them. So just for the last few minutes, we'll just go through the difficult keywords that we picked up on throughout the book. And if anyone has any other keywords that they didn't understand, just let us know and we'll explain them. So shall we start with casino?
Okay.
What is a casino?
You're welcome, guys. Thank you for watching. Glad we could help.
And we'll type the answers as well, just so you have them there, just so you can copy them down for future reference.
Yeah. Have you not even just put building? Is it the factory? It's not quite a factory, but it is a building, so that's really good.
You're not far off.
You're not far off, yeah. Anyone else got any ideas? Give it 1 more minute and then we'll send the answer so you can all see it. Okay, you agree? Yeah.
Good answer. Yeah. It's close.
Like a home people live in.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Shall I send the answer?
Yeah.
Thank you for everyone who.
What type of building? Okay, so just as we've said, so a casino is a building where gambling games are played. So people spend money to play games. Is it a gambling building or place? Exactly right. Well done. A place you can play. Perfect. Yeah, these are all right answers. So you give them money and you play a game and you win more money.
Or lose all your money.
Yeah, or you lose money.
Depends how lucky you are. So, the Atlantic Ocean. Can anyone remember? So, where's the Atlantic Ocean?
You're not late answering at all.
Thank you for your answers. We appreciate them.
The Atlantic Ocean, the sea, the water. Does anyone know where it is?
Another hard question. Would it help if I said which 2 countries does
the US? That's one of them.
Yeah.
Well done.
So,
yeah, really good.
Yeah, so which 2 countries does the Atlantic Ocean lie between?
So the US is here, and what's the other side? So all the sea is in the middle. What are the 2 countries at the 2 sides?
So we've got one answer, which is the US, America. Anyone know the other answer?
Between the US and Canada, not quite. In South America, it actually, yeah, you're right, because the sea goes all the way down the middle in West Bay, North South America. Well done, yeah. So goes all the way down America, so North America, South America. So I'll put up the answer.
So we'll just put the answer.
So the answer is that it lies between America on one side and England on the other side. So if you get a boat to America, you'll get a boat through the Atlantic Ocean.
Take a while.
Yeah, take a very long time.
So, next is hurricane. Does anyone know what a hurricane is? No.
So what is a hurricane, guys? We've talked about this a few times, so you should have an idea.
Well done.
Strong wind. Perfect.
That's exactly the answer.
Really well done. So it's like a storm, yeah?
I'll just write it just so you have something to refer to.
In the Atlantic Ocean, yeah. So I think these hurricanes happen near the sea because it's quite windy near the sea usually. So I think this is where the hurricanes happen, and maybe that's why, because it was right by the Atlantic Ocean. Really good.
This one's a hard one, so don't worry
Yeah.
if you don't get it, because it is really difficult to explain. What is insurance? I'll put it here just so you have something to refer to.
South USA, yeah, good.
Yep, good answer, good answer. Really good answers, aren't there?
This is probably the hardest one, guys, so don't worry too much.
We're going to give you the answer either way. Yeah. What way to describe it? Wow.
Perfect. You've described it better than we could. Yeah. So everyone, if you look at the answers in the comments, so insurance is money you pay every month. Really good. That covers something damaging. Perfect. So what this means is that Donald, he should have paid money, and then if he'd paid money every month, then he would have protected his casino and he could have paid for things to get fixed, but he didn't have the insurance. Oh, we've got a great example here as well.
Great example. For example, I bought my phone and I did insurance for my phone to cover my phone from the damage and everything.
Perfect.
Written contract or certificate of insurance. Wow.
Really good, guys.
I'm really impressed.
Yeah, I think you really understand this. So yeah, that's it.
Really
you
impressed.
pay money and then it protects it. It means you can get it fixed. Like if your phone, if you drop it, you can get it fixed. Really good. Well done, guys.
This isn't actually something we've covered yet, so I'll be interested to see what your answers are. What is a fable? Because this is called the Trump Fable.
Yeah. So this is the title of the story. So on the front cover, if you have the book, it's called A Trump Fable. So do we know what this word fable means? It's all right if you're not sure.
Because we haven't explained this to you yet, so don't worry if you don't know. It's a difficult one. It's tricky. What is a fable? Does anyone know? Does anyone want to guess? All answers are welcome.
It's a short story.
That is, I'm going to enter what I actually wrote.
So this is what Becca wrote as her. You got it perfectly. Really well done.
Wow, yeah.
A short moral story. Perfect.
Yeah, it does. It conveys a moral. Yes, that's perfect.
So what's happening here? The moral of this story. So do we all understand what a moral is? So what?
Come on, guys.
Everyone's getting it. So what a moral could be described as if from a story you learn something. So it's teaching you something. So this is a story about Trump, but it's teaching us maybe that we shouldn't be greedy and take too much money.
And be careful with the money that we do have.
And
take out insurance.
Yeah, so that's the lesson. That's what this is teaching us. So you've really got it. Well done, guys.
I'm really impressed.
Yes, you got it better than us.
So that concludes our session for today. Does anyone have any last minute questions they want to ask? Any last minute comments? We really appreciate them.
Yeah. Do you think this was a good session? Do you think it was useful and you learned something? We hope that this was a good replacement for a real life session.
Yes, we miss you guys. But also, because all sessions aren't running face to face, Create tomorrow, that usually takes place on a Tuesday, that is also going to be in the same online format. Yeah. It's going to be a presentation about Picasso. That sounds interesting. So come along, guys.
Yeah.
Sounds really fun.
So the same time tomorrow, you can log on and go onto the channel just like you did today, and there'll be someone talking to you again.
I have lots of questions, but I cannot write.
Oh, well, maybe you can think of questions if you've got more tomorrow and ask them at Create. They would definitely answer it. Yeah, that's all right. Good. I'm glad it was helpful, guys.
Any very last minute questions? Great. It's been really fun, guys. Thank you so much for logging on.
We've really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. It's made it really good.
It really has.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.